Good morning to all. It gives an immense pleasure to me to present before you to provide the report of C-Elit, say National Level Technical Symposium conducted by Department of CSE, JNTU College of Engineering. The main aim of C-Elit is to foster The main aim of C-Elit is to foster and disseminate rapidly growing knowledge in the field of computer science and engineering and provide platform for learning the new areas of computer science and engineering. This platform will also provide an opportunity to review the cutting edge technologies and the current status and future trends in the specified area and also suggest the various ways in adapting to these developing technologies. Apart from this, there are innovative competitions which are conducted by this C-Elit symposium, which projects mainly the creative thinking of the students. In short, C-Elit is a complete package focusing on the all-round development of the students. The C-Elit is first organized during the month of March in the year 2019. During that During that time, we have organized workshops on blockchain technology and other technologies like cyber security and data warehousing and data mining and various competitions in the technical and non-technical events are also conducted. In 2020 and 21, we could not be able to organize C-Elit due to the COVID situation in the country. So this year again we have planned and we have come out C-Elit in a more powerful way and we are organizing the various workshops like the data science and cyber security and we are inviting the participants across the country. And we got under the technical and non-technical events, we are conducting various events like web designing, bug smasher, blind coding, technical snake and ladders, and the PowerPoint presentations on the latest developments and research activities in the field in computer science. And under non-technical events, we are organizing the treasure hunt and e-magazine, art expo, quiz competition, photography competitions, reels contest, like that we are conducting. Out of all these competitions and the workshops, we got 200 plus registrations from our college and also from the outside colleges who are pursuing polytechnic, BTech, and in their education. So at the outside, I thank all the participants who have shown interest to come all their way to participate in this symposium. I promise you that C-Elit will reach your maximum expectations 100%. And I also congratulate the entire C-Elit team for motivating the students and gathering the participants from across the from various institutions nearby and also from other states. So finally, I wish you all the best for all the participants and enjoy your stay in our college with all the workshops and technical and non-technical events. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now it is my turn to address the gathering. Chief guest and principal of the college, Dr. S.V. Satyanarayana. Honors, Sri Sai Satish and Sri Jinkya, and Head of the Department and Convener of the program, Sri Nazira, faculty members, non-teaching staff, my dear students, press and media, good morning to you all. Whenever I address a gathering of this kind of students, I always emphasize the importance of a formation period. Formation period starts from the time you enter higher education institutions like this one. Means they right from the first day of first year, it goes till working for 10 to 15 years in industry or in your own enterprise. This is comes about to be 15 to 20 years. If you work hard in a professional way, using your time properly, then after that 15, 20 years, you get a lot of name and fame, and working will be very easier also. And money, everything you will get. And all the CEOs of popular multinational companies and world popular companies, they have done this only. During formation period, they have worked hard in a professional way, they could reach that heights. So this college provides all the opportunities to the students. For any job you want, you want to become an entrepreneur, they are providing all the facilities. For job, you are supposed to have minimum of first class. If you have capacity, you can get distinction. Some companies say first class, some companies distinctions without any backlogs. Keep the target as not having any backlogs at any given time. If you have first class or distinction, that general these skills we call hard skills, and you worried about that. You have to develop a lot of soft skills. Okay, and that also we are providing through training and through some, the upskilling programs like IBM, Microsoft, and internships through Inshallah scheme. So many opportunities are there. Just you fall in line and avail all the facilities, you will become excellent professional. The only thing is a matter of focusing on what you want and working on that. And if somebody became CEO of world popular companies, they are not something great. Only the people who have worked in a professional way have gone to that stage. You too can go to that stage. And I hope all the students, even students who have come from other colleges, similar facilities will be there. Focus on your studies and acquiring the additional skills. Then everything goes well. I thank the organizers for inviting me to this function, and wish you all the best. Thank you. Now, profile presentation of guest of honor Sri Sai Satish by Ananya.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me a great pleasure to be standing here and introduce our guest of honor, Sai Satish Garu. Sai Satish Garu is an young entrepreneur, founder, and CEO of Indian Servers. He is also administrator of Andhra Hackers, a renowned ethical hacker, cybersecurity expert, Microsoft security researcher, and international cybersecurity trainer. Thousands of college students and professionals got benefited by his lectures, which are delivered at 200 plus colleges all over the world. He worked as Microsoft student partner, corporate .NET trainer, etc. Rewarded by IAS officers for pen testing on government sites, which helped them to improve security and safe transactions, and forensic investigator. His articles published in Computer Vignanam and other technical magazines, including international newspapers. It's an immense pleasure to have you here, sir. Thank you.
Now, the address by the guest of honor Sri Sai Satish.
respected chief guest, principal sir, respected HOD madam, vice principal sir, and staff honor, and all the HOD, faculty, and my dear compilers and interpreters. A warm boot of each good morning. A warm boot of each and every note. Good morning. Myself, Sai Satish, CEO of Indian Servers. Very happy to be part of this program. Yesterday at night, I came to your campus. After seeing your campus, I felt like I came to IIM Trichy, you know, one of the fantastic campuses.
Thank you, sir.
All the first years are lucky here than fourth years. Do you know why? 2 years you really missed your campus. But first years, you're really lucky to be part of this campus. I have been to more than 400 unique engineering colleges in our country. Most of the IITs, NITs, you take IIMs, NITs also, various campuses. But you are also having one of the best campuses in our country. You have to utilize it. You have to utilize it. See, my dear friends, hope most of you know Telugu here. ఈరోజు ఒక అరగంట సేపు దాహం తీర్చుకోవడానికి లేదా ఒక గంట సేపు దాహం తీర్చుకోవడానికి వీఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ వన్ స్మాల్ 20 grams of plastic. 20 grams of plastic creating, right? మీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ మాక్సిమం 120 years ఉండొచ్చు, బట్ ఈ ప్లాస్టిక్ స్పాన్ 100 మీద. మరి ప్లాస్టిక్ని ఎలాగా రీసైకిల్ చేయాలి ఎవరన్నా ఆలోచించారా? ఇంజనీరింగ్, మీరందరూ కూడా ఇంజనీర్స్, రైట్? మీరు బైక్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు బైక్ ఇంజన్లో పెట్రోల్ బదులు నీరు పోస్తే వర్కౌట్ అవుతుందా? మూవ్ అవుతుందా? మూవ్ అవ్వదు. సరే, ఇంకేదన్నా ఫ్లూయిడ్ హనీ పోస్తే వర్కౌట్ అవుతుందా? మూవ్ అవ్వదు కదా. మీరు ఇంజన్లో నీరుగా ఉంటారా, ఇంజనీర్గా ఉంటారా? ఇంజన్లో నీరుగా ఉంటారా, ఇంజనీర్గా ఉంటారా? ఇంజనీర్గా ఉండాలి అంటే ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఏ పేపర్ డిగ్రీ, ఇట్ ఈస్ వే ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్. ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఏ పేపర్ డిగ్రీ, ఇట్ ఈస్ వే ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్. ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చూసినప్పుడు ఆ ప్రాబ్లంకి సొల్యూషన్ ఇవ్వడమే ఇంజనీరింగ్. మన భారతదేశాన్ని డెవలపింగ్ నేషన్ అంటామా, డెవలప్డ్ నేషన్ అంటామా? డెవలపింగ్ నేషన్ అంటే దేర్ ఆర్ మోర్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ విచ్ నీడ్ టు బి అడ్రస్డ్, రైట్? వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆర్ యూ అడ్రసింగ్ బీయింగ్ అన్ ఇంజనీర్ ఆర్ ఇంజన్లో నీరు? ఎలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ని అడ్రస్ చేస్తున్నారు? దగ్గరలో ఉన్న ఈరోజు టెక్నికల్ ఫెస్ట్ వీఆర్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్ అలాంగ్ విత్ కల్చరల్ ఫెస్ట్. ఫెస్ట్ అంటే పండగ మనకు మాత్రమే కాదు, మీరు ఉన్న కాలేజ్లో దగ్గరగా ఉన్న 100 విలేజెస్లో పండగ ఉండాలి. అంటే దగ్గరలో ఉన్న 100 విలేజెస్ మీరు అడాప్ట్ చేసుకొని వాళ్ళకి టెక్నాలజీ సోర్స్ చూపించాలి. దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ, ఆల్ యువర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. ఓకే, మనం జస్ట్ సిలబస్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి మార్క్స్ గెయిన్ చేస్తే జాబ్స్ రావచ్చు, బట్ మన టార్గెట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్కి సొల్యూషన్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయడం షుడ్ బి యువర్ టార్గెట్. ఆర్ యు గెటింగ్ వాట్ ఐమ్ సేయింగ్? వీళ్ళు ఎంతమంది అగ్రికల్చర్ ఫ్యామిలీస్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ నుంచి ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు? అగ్రికల్చర్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఫ్యామిలీస్, రైజ్ ఆన్ హ్యాండ్స్. ఇప్పటికీ కూడా ఓకే, నేను మీకు 100 రూపీస్ ఇస్తాను, బయట ఒక బంకమట్టి ఉంది, ఫేషియల్గా పూసుకోవాలి, 2 hours ఉండాలంటే ఎంతమంది రెడీగా ఉన్నారు? బంకమట్టి 100 రూపీస్ ఇస్తాను. ఇప్పుడు హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేస్తారు, 100 రెడీగా ఉంది, సాయంత్రం ట్రై చేద్దాం. నిజానికి ఎవరు రారు. కానీ ఈరోజు మనం ఫుడ్ తినాలి అంటే దాదాపు కొన్ని నెలల పాటు వాళ్ళు అదే మట్టిలో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు. మరి వాళ్ళకి ఎలాంటి సొల్యూషన్స్ మీరు ఇవ్వగలుగుతారు? డోంట్ రిమూవ్ వర్క్, రిమూవ్ ద హార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద హార్డ్ వర్క్. హార్డ్ వర్క్లో నుంచి హార్ట్ని రిమూవ్ చేసే టెక్నికల్ ఫెస్ట్ మనకు కావాలి. మీరందరూ ఆలోచించాల్సింది, మనం ఎలాంటి సొల్యూషన్స్ ఇవ్వగలుగుతాం దగ్గరలో ఉన్న విలేజెస్కి. వాళ్ళకి ఏదైనా ఒక ప్రాబ్లం వస్తే కాలేజ్కి వచ్చి ఇక్కడ కాలేజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ మాకు సొల్యూషన్ ఇవ్వగలుగుతారు అని చెప్పి ఒక ధీమా మీరు క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. మీరే క్రియేట్ చేయాలి బీయింగ్ ఏ స్టూడెంట్. గాట్ ఇట్? మీకు చాలా టైం ఉంటుంది సబ్జెక్ట్ స్టడీ చేయడానికి. మీరందరూ కూడా టైంని క్వాలిటీ నాలెడ్జ్ మీద ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలి, క్వాలిటీ నాలెడ్జ్ మీద ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయాలి. If I give you a rupee, if you spend it, will it come back? If I give you a rupee, if you spend it, will it come back? But if you invest, it will come back in some other format. మనందరి దగ్గర ఒకటే ఉంది, కాల్డ్ టైం. ఆ టైంని మీరు ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నారా, స్పెండ్ చేస్తున్నారా? ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేస్తే ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ బ్యాక్, ఇఫ్ యూ స్పెండ్ ఇట్ వోంట్ కమ్ బ్యాక్. మీ బ్రెయిన్లో ఎలాంటి నాలెడ్జ్ని ఇంప్లాంట్ చేస్తున్నారు? ఈ వాటర్ బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంతండి? వాటర్ బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత? 12 రూపీస్. ఓకే, వాటర్ ఉంది కాబట్టి 12 రూపీస్, అరౌండ్ హాఫ్ లీటర్ వాటర్ బాటిల్ ఇది. ఈ హాఫ్ లీటర్ వాటర్ బదులు ఇఫ్ ఐ pour half liter petrol, what's the cost of this bottle now? What's the cost of this bottle? 100 కాదండి, హాఫ్ లీటర్ అరౌండ్ 1 లీటర్ ఇస్ అరౌండ్ 110 సంథింగ్. ఇప్పుడు ఎంత దీని వాటర్ బాటిల్, సారీ బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత? 60 రూపీస్. ఓకే, హాఫ్ లీటర్ హనీ పోస్తే 1 లీటర్ హనీ అరౌండ్ 400 rupees. హాఫ్ లీటర్ హనీ పోస్తే వాటర్ బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత? బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత? 200 రూపీస్. ఈ బాటిల్లో ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ హనీ ఇఫ్ ఐ pour స్మాల్ గోల్డ్, హాఫ్ కేజీ గోల్డ్ తోటి ఈ బాటిల్ ఫిల్ చేశాను అనుకోండి, 1 kg గోల్డ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 50 lakhs, 24 క్యారెట్స్. ఈ బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత? 25 lakhs. ఈ బాటిల్లో స్మాల్ స్మాల్ డైమండ్స్, చిన్న చిన్న డైమండ్స్ ఉంటాయి చూసారా, మీ ఇయర్ రింగ్స్ పెట్టుకుంటారే, అలాంటి డైమండ్ రింగ్స్, డైమండ్స్ తోటి బాటిల్ ఫిల్ చేస్తే బాటిల్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది? బాటిల్లో ఉంటుంది, రైట్? మనందరి బ్రెయిన్స్ కూడా ఎంటీ వాటర్ బాటిల్ లాంటిది. ఆ బాటిల్లో మనం ఏం ఫిల్ చేస్తున్నామో దాన్ని బట్టి వాల్యూ ఉంటుంది. మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, మనం టైం స్పెండ్ చేయడానికి బోల్డ్ టీవీ సీరియల్స్, బోల్డ్ మూవీస్ ఉంటాయి, ఎంజాయ్ ఫర్ సమ్ టైమ్. బట్ మీరు ఆ మూవీస్ తోటో టీవీ సీరియల్లతోటో మీ బ్రెయిన్ని ఫిల్ చేస్తే డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటుంది వాల్యూ. అలా కాకుండా మనం ఇంజనీర్స్ డే ఎవరి బర్త్డే సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకుంటాం? మోక్షగుండం విశ్వేశ్వరయ్యస్ బర్త్డే. ఈ రోజున హలో ఇంజనీర్స్,
సెప్టెంబర్
15 మోక్షగుండం విశ్వేశ్వరయ్య గారు ఒకసారి ఈ పిక్నిక్ వెళ్ళారు వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్స్ తోటి. లాస్ట్ 1 minute వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో పిక్నిక్ వెళ్ళారు. దే saw some వాటర్ ఫాల్. ఒక ఫ్రెండ్ అన్నారు, ఈ వాటర్ ఫాల్ చాలా బాగుంది, ప్రతి సంవత్సరం ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకుంటా అన్నారు. నేను ఎక్సైట్ అయ్యాను మీ కాలేజ్ చూసి. ఆ టైప్లో ఒక ఫ్రెండ్ ఎక్సైట్ అయ్యారు. ఇంకొక పర్సన్, అరే వాటర్ ఫాల్ ప్రతి సంవత్సరం వచ్చింది, ఐ వాంట్ టు కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ ఎ రూమ్ హియర్, విండో ఓపెన్ చేస్తే ఐ వాంట్ టు సీ దట్ వాటర్ ఫాల్, ఫ్యాంటాస్టిక్ సీనరీ అనుకున్నారు. మూడో ఆయన మోక్షగుండం విశ్వేశ్వరయ్య అన్నారు, అరే యార్, వీఆర్ వేస్టింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీ హియర్, ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ ప్లేస్ ఎ టర్బైన్ అండర్ దట్ వాటర్ ఫాల్, వీ కెన్ జనరేట్ ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ అండ్ వీ కెన్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ టు హండ్రెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ విలేజెస్ అన్నారు. ఇంజనీర్స్ మైండ్ సెట్, దట్స్ అ రియల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ మైండ్ సెట్. ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చూసినప్పుడు ఆ ప్రాబ్లంకి సొల్యూషన్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. సో ఐ విష్ మీరు కూడా కొన్ని హండ్రెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్కి సొల్యూషన్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారని విష్ చేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. అది కేవలం విష్గానే ఉండిపోతుందా, రియాలిటీలోకి వస్తుందా? రియల్గా ప్రాబ్లంలో పార్ట్గా ఉంటారా, సొల్యూషన్లో పార్ట్గా ఉంటారా? సొల్యూషన్లో పార్టా, ప్రాబ్లంలో పార్టా? ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Now, profile presentation of guest of honor Sri Ajinkya by Harika.
Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce the guest of honor, Mr. Ajinkya Garu. He's a secure consultant, ethical hacking expert, cyber security researcher, entrepreneur, public speaker, and author. He created an application which is hybrid of Facebook and WhatsApp. He is well known in IT industry because he has lot of achievements published in media. He has also assisted law enforcement in India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka since 2015 on cybercrime cases. He does security consulting for Fortune 500 companies, and to be astonished to see that he is an imaginary world record holder, Best Serious Entrepreneur Award winner, and moreover, he is a certified ethical hacker, certified hacking forensic investigator, Google certified application developer, blockchain and cryptocurrency expert. He has been invited to some of the top institutions across the country, ranging from NITs to IITs, to interact with some of the brightest minds in the country. He has given keynotes and presentations at a number of conferences around the world. Alongside connecting 700 plus workshops and being an inspiring TEDx speaker. He has also delivered talks at event talks like Josh Talk and Weight Talk. It's an immense pleasure to have you here, sir. Thank you so much.
Now address the gathering by guest of honor, C-Elit.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, so from India, indeed, my name is Ajinkya, and I am a computer security guy, and I know what you people think about computer security guy. Computer security guy are the one who are always telling you, no, you can't do that, no, you can't use that services, no, you cannot set up that new thingy, you can't buy and use that device is not in our network. So I am sick and tired of telling people no. So I have decided to change the way I'm working, and from now on, every time somebody comes and asking me whether they want to do something in our network or start some new services or start doing something new. And that time, I will always say yes. Yes, you can, yes, but. Yes, but because of course, we have to take computer security into considerations in everything we do. So my first question is to all of you now. Are you really safe on the internet? Yes or no? Why? Why you are not at all safe on the internet? And why we need the computer engineers? Why we need the data scientists? Please tell me, are you really safe on the internet? You are not at all safe on the internet. Why? Because right now, your Aadhaar card is linked with your bank account. Yes or no? Means your biometrics or your fingerprint is attached with the Aadhaar card. Your Aadhaar card is linked with your bank account. And there are a lot of mobile phone companies provide you different kind of facility like face recognition and fingerprint sensors, right? And we people using it because we want digitalization, right? But at the same time, mobile phone companies knows everything about you. They only want your Aadhaar card number and they can access your thing. So you are not at all safe on the internet. Number two, how many of you think that antivirus softwares really work? Yes or no? No, because in the underground hacking community, there will be a lot of the people who will argue a lot of the times that the antivirus companies created their own viruses, sprayed on the internet and selling your account information. Recently, the Israel Institute of Technology collected the 82 viruses, ran against the malware detection engine like top branded antiviruses, and the first initial stage, the antiviruses only detected 5% of malware. So what about the 95%? Because everyone is just doing a business. No one is taking care of your security, no one is taking care of your privacy. And privacy is just like non-negotiable thing, right? And you know what? We people share our information with different platforms. We share our personal information with Facebook, we share our personal information with LinkedIn, and at the end of the day, people's talking about security and privacy, right? You already share your data with different platforms. And why data is important? Because data is the new oil. Everyone wants your data. Data is the new oil. Everyone is just doing business. No one is taking care of your security, no one is taking care of your privacy. Last question. Last question. What's the biggest lie on the internet? Please tell me what's the biggest lie on the internet. And the biggest lie on the internet is that I have read the terms and conditions. I accept to the license and agreement. And I know people lie on the internet. And how do we know this? Because we do not read the terms and conditions. We haven't read the terms and conditions, right? You know what? How do we know this? Because we've set up a free internet hotspot in Mumbai region. And we provide all the users free internet. What? We've set up a free internet, like free Wi-Fi in Mumbai region. And we provide the free internet to all the users who accept our terms and conditions. And our terms and conditions mention that using this kind of Wi-Fi, you have to give your firstborn child baby to Mr. Ajinkya. And if you don't have a child now, we will take your favorite pet animal. And at the end of the day, all the hell people clicked OK. Like, what the hell is that? Right? Yes or no? There are a lot of technologies out there, like data science, blockchain, metaverse. Then all of you heard about the NFTs, right? Bitcoins, how to earn the bitcoins, how to mine the bitcoins. So, as a computer engineer, as a IT engineer, we need to solve the many problems. And I'm damn sure, up to 10 to 20 years later, internet just like invisible thing. We already seen the first wave of revolution. Like everything, every single computer took off online, right? Now it's time to see the second wave of revolution. Everything will be free. Everything will be free, like free internet. It's just like here. You can surf the internet you can surf the internet with high bandwidth. No need to pay a huge amount of extra fee for data storage. You can do a lot of stuff with using the different technologies. Like all of you heard about the Tesla. Okay? So as a computer engineer, you can solve a lot of problems with using this technology. And at the end of the day, thanks for having me and thanks for coming here. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ajinkya. Now, profile presentation of chief guest by Naimi Shah.
Good morning, everyone. I am profusely overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our chief guest of today. He is none other than Professor S.P. Satyanarayana. He is the principal of JNTU College of Engineering, Kalikiri. He pursued his B.Tech at Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1990, M.Tech in 1992, and PhD in 2004 at IIT Kanpur. He has experience of 27.5 years of teaching at JNTU CE Anandapuram, 2.5 years of research at ICT Hyderabad. He worked as the head of chemical engineering at JNTU Anandapuram in the years 2005 to 2020. He worked as Director of Industrial Relations and Placement at JNTU Anandapuram from the years 2010 to 2012. He worked as Principal of JNTU College of Engineering, Pulvendula in the years 2012 to 2013. He worked as Director of Academic and Planning at JNTU Anandapuram in the years of 2018 to 2020. He has 132 international journals, 12 national journals, 112 conferences, 5 books and 2 patents. He has done 9 research projects for amount of rupees 196.61 lakhs funded by BRNS, BAIL, AICTE, UGC and etc. He has established weather station at JNTU with the support from BAT Mumbai. He had guided 32 PhD scholars, 1 MS student, 35 MTech students, 2 MSc students and 35 BTech students. He received many significant awards like Best Teacher Award by Government of Andhra Pradesh for the year 2013, Best Scientist Award in Engineering Sciences by AP Coast Government of Andhra Pradesh 2017, Best Researcher Award amongst engineering faculty by ISAP Section 2020. He had several prestigious assignments in the various institutions like AICTE, UGC, DSIR and BEd. He also appointed as examiner for PhD thesis evaluation of several institutions including IITs and NITs. He visited USA, Japan, Poland, Malaysia, Thailand and Dubai for academic and research purposes. He took a stand for JNTU Pulvendula for getting a grant of PF of 10 crores under TEG IT secondaries. He also prepared proposals for getting UGC 11, UGC 12 and RUSA funding to JNTU. Thank you.
Addressed by the chief guest.
Good morning to all of you. No energy. So today's guest of honors, Satish and Ajinka, and the vice principal of the college, Professor Subhash, the convener of the program and head of computer science, Nazira madam, other head of the departments, Neeraja madam, librarian, faculty members of this college, and my dear young and dynamic students, delegates who are attending this conference, press and media, a good morning to once again to all of you. So it is happy to note that the Department of Computer Science and Engineering of JNTU College of Engineering, Kalikiri, is organizing a technical fest called Elite for the benefit of the students. Now, already you have seen the two dynamic personalities here, Ajinka as well as Satish. Satish addressed in a different way, Ajinka has addressed in a different way, and I request all of you try to get a motivation from these two people and see how we are going to follow the same path what these people have shown to the society. Now, you know, the students who are studying in this college, it is like one of the great things that that God has given to you to study in this college, and particularly you are in the era of 2020, and you know what is the significance of the 2020? The national education policy was is revised in 2020. The earlier the national education policy was revised in 1967 when I born, and after maybe 53 years, national education policy is revised in 2020. So the purpose of this national education policy is to create some develop very good, well-rounded and creative individuals, and individuals to study one or more specialized areas of interest at a deeper level. So now you know there are several branches are there. You are studying in a different branches of engineering, and you have to study this course at a deeper level. And not only that, because of this internet, what Ajinka was telling, and maybe we are losing our character, we are losing our ethical values, and we are losing our constitutional values, and we are losing our intellectual curiosity, because everything is there in the Google. What else you are going to do it? And the scientific temperament, creativity, spirit of services, these are the things that you are losing because of the developments what we are talking about, this computer science and engineering. But the thing is, in addition to this, your regular subjects, you should focus on these issues, and nobody has taught us what is ethics, what is the character when we are studying. But now we made it as a mandatory in the BTech curriculum. Every student has to study ethics. Every student has to have some characters. So when you have the ethics and characters, there is no need to study these courses as a specialized courses. So I request all of you to focus on these issues, and nobody should come to you and tell you that these are the things that you have to follow, these are the things that you should not follow. Because everything is, you know very well what is good and what is bad, and whichever is good you receive it, whichever is the bad you throw it out. And just knowing the knowledge in one area may not be sufficient for the 2020 present generation students, and we should have the knowledge in the science. Maybe just now Ajinka was asking, Satish was asking a question. Who is the Mokshaguna Visesriya, and when he has born? And some of the students they were able to answer, and some of the students they are unable to answer. But the thing is, you have to know something. You have to know something about these people. So just knowing about the technical knowledge may not be sufficient. You have to have the what is the knowledge in the social sciences. You have to have the knowledge in the arts. You have to have the knowledge in the humanities. You have to have the knowledge in the languages, as well as the professional, technical, and vocational crafts. So, in this regard, the AICT has taken initiation to reduce the number of hours where the college, where the student is going to pursue his studies during the working hours. Earlier, when we are studying almost in a week, we have studied around 35 to 36 hours. But today, the classwork is only scheduled only for 20 hours. And what is the thing that you are going to do in the remaining hours? What is the thing that you are going to do in the remaining hours? So every student is having some skills and other skills. So you have to focus on how to improve these skills. So regarding this, you should not only know the knowledge in your technical area, you should have the knowledge in the all-round skills. You should have the knowledge in the all-round. You should have the knowledge of all-round skills. A student must enable personal accomplishment and enlightenment, constructive public engagement. This is what Satish was telling. How, like now we are conducting a fest now, and how these villages surrounding to this Kalikiri are benefited by this program. So that is the reason the Andhra Pradesh government, under the leadership of our Chief Minister, they came up with a new idea of community development services. Community development services, it is the part and parcel of every engineering student in the state of Andhra Pradesh. After end of the second year, second semester, whether you are belongs to this engineering college or some other engineering college, you have to go, you have to do some work that is related to the community development. So just to focus on how best you are going to be helpful to the community, like maybe it is in the form of computer science, maybe it is in the form of mechanical engineering, or it is maybe in the form of civil engineering. How best to be, you are a you are an engineer, right? You are an engineer. When you are a how best you are going to be helpful to the society, that you have to learn, and that is what we are talking, the public engagement and the productive contribution to the society. And in addition to this, it is the right of a student, it is a fundamental right of a student to get a good education. The faculty members who are sitting, my faculty members who are sitting here, every student is not saying that some students, they joined this institution with a great enthusiasm to learn so many things. And some students maybe, as you know, may not be interested towards the studies. So, but the thing is, we should not create any problem for the students who are interested to study in this campus. So I request all my faculty members who are sitting here, just focus on and try to understand what the student exactly wants and try to provide that knowledge to the students. And just it is not mere classroom teaching is not sufficient, because just if you talk about PowerPoint presentation, maybe if you are going to talk about maybe whatever the information that you are that is there in the textbooks, if you are going to provide, that will not be sufficient, because whatever the information that you are giving, this information is available in the Google. So you have to provide some more information which is not available in the Google. So my faculty members, I request all my faculty members to focus on what students want, what the 2020 students want, and that knowledge you have to provide to the students. And it is their fundamental right. It is their fundamental right. And as I told you already, every student has an inherent potential and a talent. Maybe some of the students who are sitting here, they may not be good in the technical skills, but they are good in the leadership skills. And this is what the platform, what Madam has provided to you. You are going to learn how to organize the program, how to lead the program, how to conduct the program. So, in addition to now, if you go to the IITs and NITs, there are there are numerous number of student clubs are there, and this is what I was telling to my faculty members, heads of the departments, and at the same time, recently when we have conducted the awareness program for the second year, I have requested them to come forward. What are your interests? Maybe if you say dance is my interest, that's what we have seen. The first program of this today's program, dance with the girl, and that dance was really good. I really appreciate that girl. So every student is having some talent or other talent. I try to identify the talent. What is the talent that you have? If you are unable to identify what is your talent, you ask your friends. You ask your friends, what type of talent that I have, what type of person I am, where I am going to build the this. So just concentrate on that, because now we are thinking about industry. We are talking about industry 4.0. In case of industry 4.0, we are not going to work. The machines are going to work. So when the missions are going to work, and you have to provide that information to the mission, and maybe being Indian students, maybe the CEOs who are sitting here, we have survived here for the last maybe 25 years, because in 1986 everybody was talking about the software and mainframes and other things. But now we are in the last 26 years, we have survived just because of the software. But now the era is going to change. Whoever is going to have the skills, the students are going to survive. And if you don't have the skills, it is going to become difficult for you to survive. So you should not focus now on the software. Now you have to focus on the what are the skills that I have, how best I am going to utilize these skills for the development of the society, for the development of the self. And then you need to promote through the education the concepts of composite culture of India. This is the one important thing, and maybe people are talking about Takshashila and Nalanda, and in between we have forgotten about Takshashila and Nalanda. But now, for the last 3-4 years, everybody is talking about what type of Indian origin, what type of education that we got maybe centuries back. So now people are talking about Takshashila and Nalanda. So you have to think about our culture of India, and we have to think about national identity. And ultimately, what I want to tell you, the national education policy, the 2020 national education policy has is not only aiming to provide a employment opportunity for the individuals, and the objective is to provide the more vibrant, technically engaged, and cooperative communities, a happier, cohesive, cultured, productive, innovative, progressive, and a prosperous nation. So I request all of you, I don't know how many of you understand these words, and each word is having its own meaning, and everyone can contribute something or other for these words, and just to focus on those words, and just if you don't remember, just Google the National Education Policy, and you are going to see the aims and objectives of the National Education Policy, and you try to grab that, you try to absorb the interest of the National Education Policy and try to understand about that. Now, coming back to this computer science and engineering, I am not the expert of computer science and engineering, but the thing is, just I was looking at all my youngsters who are talking about computer science and engineering, and just I want to tell you one thing. When I was pursuing my masters at IIT Kanpur in 1990, we have around 4 supercomputers in the country, and one of the supercomputer was there in the what do you call it, in IIT Kanpur, and the students belongs to the maybe mechanical engineering and civil engineering and chemical engineering. We are not allowed even to enter into that room. The size of the supercomputer was almost half of the size of our dais. And we are not allowed even to enter and touch the supercomputer. Just we were going through the room and watching through the window. And today we have so many supercomputers. Even our mobile phone now can work as a supercomputer. And during the last 30 years, what we have done, we were able to reduce the size of the supercomputer. We are able to reduce the size of the supercomputer. Your mobile phone can work as a supercomputer, and this is what we are talking about, a process intensification. And in every area of engineering, the process intensification is one of the big words. And just look at how best we are going to helpful to reduce the size and to reduce the space requirement and to reduce the energy requirement. So, but I want to get the same yield and the same thing. That's what our agenda was also telling. Maybe now we are buying the internet. Maybe down the time the internet is going to become free. Maybe current, whether the electricity is going to become free or not, the internet is going to become free. So what we are going to achieve, we are able to provide the very good internet with high bandwidth at a lower price, so that each and every village, each and every person, not only each and every person, a villager also can get the quality pictures, quality information, and all those things. So, being a computer science student, and you can focus on these areas. Now, coming back to the present scenario of higher education system again, and students are studying various courses in their engineering, but even computer science students, they are studying Java, they are studying a C++, they are studying a data net, they are studying about DBMS, but the thing is, your basics are very, very poor, and you don't, even a simple program is given to you, simple algorithm is given to you, you don't know how to do the coding. So you have to focus on the how to write the good code, or maybe your basics should be very good. And once if you join into the industry, maybe if it is a core industry, they are going to give some training for you. The training may be a 1 month, maybe the training may be a 2 months, the training may be a 6 months. But when you join into a software industry, if you join today, they are going to assign the work tomorrow. And some of the youngsters, their basics are very poor, and you have to focus on how to improve these basics. And in addition to this, the entire data now is migrating to cloud technology, and you have to know about cloud technology, and maybe who are the service providers, like maybe AWS, maybe Azure, maybe GCP, and you have to know about the important 3 questions that you have to ask, particularly the computer science student. What is data, and how the data is how the data is coming from, and how the data is flowing out. These are the 3 important things. Like maybe we are getting data in a different formats, and we have to know the first thing that you have to know how to convert the data from one format to the other format. Now you know we have a TIFF picture, we have a JPEG picture, and maybe when I was doing my masters at IIT Kanpur, when you are publishing first paper, and we have sent the graphs like in a maybe in some software, but the publishers were asking you convert this all graphs into the TIFF format, and we don't know how to convert into the TIFF format. Now, similarly, in the present era, the students are we are getting the data from the different sources in a different formats, and we have to know how to convert the data to the desired format and how to give the data to the others. And you know, chatbots is also one of the important things. And when you want to do this thing, and you know, the Python programming is one of the helpful program. When you have these 4 courses of Java plus C plus Java, C plus plus, data net, and other things, and it is easy for you to learn the Python. And in the 2020 regulations, Python programming made a compulsory for all branches of engineering, irrespective of the branch of engineering. So the Python is the one of the programming language the industry is using. And once if you know about the other 4 languages, it may not be difficult for you to understand about the Python programming. But Python programming is having one disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? It is going to execute the ideas when you are getting the information parallelly from the different sources. Python programming can execute one issue at one time, and maybe it cannot execute all the things at one time. So that is the reason we have a PySpark is there, and the students start learning about this PySpark. The beauty of the PySpark is it can execute the things in multiple times. So parallelization is going to be possible. So there are several areas where the students can work on that, and obviously one important thing that I take it to you, how best as told to all of you, studying a BTech in computer science or studying a BTech maybe in some branch is not good, that is not important. But the thing is, how best we are going to be useful to the society, how we are going to provide the solution to the problem, that is more important. And maybe I just differ from Satish. Initially, you have to know how to create a problem. Once you know how to create a problem, then you are going to think about how to get a solution. So you should know how to create a problem, and at the same time how to provide the solution for the problem is very much important. And the students who came from different parts of the colleges, I wish them very good stay at JNTU College of Engineering Kalikiri, and I request all my students to provide the good hospitality. Once students are going to leave from this campus, they should remember our campus. Of course, as they are going to remember our campus because this is the one of the best campus in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Because I have seen lot of colleges in the country in a different occasion, but this is the one of the best college where we have a very good infrastructure. All the facilities are there, and that is not enough. What we have to do, we have to provide the good hospitality for the delegates. Then only they are going to remember us. And next time when we are going to organize the program, they themselves are going to come, or they themselves are going to look at when JNTU College of Engineering Kalikiri is going to organize the next program. So that should be our spirit, and I request all my students of JNTU College of Engineering Kalikiri, take care of your delegates, and till they are going to leave this campus. And and at the same time, I request the delegates as well as the students. Now, for the last 2 years, you have not attended any conferences, you have not visited any colleges. But now this is the time. COVID is now, there is no COVID now as of now. Whenever you are going to get opportunity, you visit the neighboring colleges, and just visiting the neighboring colleges may not be sufficient. Just what you have to do, you have to see the colleges all over the India, not just maybe I will go to the MJR College of Engineering, Pileru, and they are going to come here. That should be that should not be our interest. We have to think about how I am going to a college which is located in the Delhi, or maybe I am going to the college which is located in Bombay. So that is the possible. Then only that is if you are going to do that, then only you are going to learn. And ultimately, I congratulate all my students for organizing this excellent program, and I wish that the next 2 days will be very very fruitful. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Now the release of 7A. Now the felicitation and memento presentation to the chief guest.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event to all the dignitaries assembled here. Respected and most distinguished chief guest of today, Professor S.V. Satyanarayan Garu, respected guest of honor, D. Sai Satish Garu, and Ajinkya Lohagare Garu, and our beloved HOD ma'am, honorable officers, and my dear friends, it seems to be a great honor to propose a vote of thanks to all who have helped us making this national level technical symposium a very resounding success. First of all, I would like to thank my hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Professor S.V. Satyanarayan Garu, for gracing today's fest. Thank you, sir, for your very thought-provoking and interesting address. I would like to thank our guest of honor, Mr. D. Sai Satish Garu, for giving such a valuable and inspiring speech. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our guest of honor, Mr. Ajinkya Lohagare Garu, for giving energetic and adorable speech. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Vice Principal and President of the function, Professor C. Subhash, sir. Thank you for your valuable advices, sir. I would like to thank the Principal of Padmavati Polytechnic College, Dr. G. Asanta ma'am, for her presence. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank our beloved HOD ma'am for giving support to us for conducting this C-Elit 2K22 fest and for guiding us in every step. Thank you, ma'am. I am very happy to express a vote of thanks to our faculty and staff who has made this fest a grand success through their motivation and support in every activity. I would like to give my vote of thanking the coordinators of all the events for making this fest a great success. We are also grateful to the entire sponsoring organization. I would thank the volunteers who ran around doing a lot of things. Thank you so much. Finally, I thank the wonderful students who have turned up in such great numbers, not only from our department, rather also from other departments and other colleges. Thank you so much for your presence and cooperation. Once again, I thank all for your cordial cooperation. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Principal, special thanks to Dr. Asunda Ma'am, Principal of Padmavati Polytechnic College, and other key faculty members who have accompanied the students of Padmavati Polytechnic College and showing the interest and motivating their students to come and participate in the C-Elit symposium. Thank you.
Here's an announcement. The workshops Data Science, which will be conducted in EC Seminar Hall, 3rd floor, Academic Block. Cybersecurity, CC Seminar Hall, 3rd floor, Academic Block.
Now I request everyone to stand up for our